Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly video update in GTA Online featuring the weekly update content in the first part of the video and then the news of the past week in the second part of this video. Hope you guys do find these videos informative by making a actually laugh, and if you do, leave a like, subscribe, and go the extra mile if you wish, and share with your friends and leave a comment on what you liked or do not like about this week's news or weekly update content by Rockstar Games. Now without further ado, let's go straight into the weekly update. Now, unfortunately, for videos like these for the next 3 weeks, including this week, I'm unfortunate enough to start uploading them Friday morning, especially since I get all my information by Thursday evening, and for other reasons in concern, which I do not wish to go through that detail, I have no choice but to start putting these videos for the next 3 weeks in Friday morning. I hope you guys could stay tuned for videos like these. That's coming a little later than I would anticipate, and I apologize for the inconvenience, but I have no choice and it is completely out of my control. So I hope you guys do stay tuned. I hope you are loyal enough to stay tuned for all the information you may need or want to know for the next 3 weeks, including this week. But now, without further delay, let's go through the first general news of the weekly update content that we are getting, or we already have. Rather, as a matter of fact. So this week we have triple rewards on 7 new community series jobs, which apparently one of them is strictly bugged, but I'll go through that detail later on in the news part of the video. We also have double rewards on Drift, Drag, Rockstar created land, and easy classic races, as well as double Los Santos car meet reputation points accumulation this week. For discounts, we have 40% off the compact grenade launcher, the Euros, Jester RR, the very long name in which I would spend less time saying the sentence than calling out the name of the vehicle, as well as the bore. We also have 30% off how Special Works conversion costs for new gen players, and the Virtue, as well as 20% off the Drift tuning upgrades. This week's vehicle showcases features practically every single vehicle that is still available from in-game website, oddly enough. So not only are we getting a racing week, we also have vehicles that you can still purchase from in-game websites, featuring the podium vehicle, which is the Flash GT, the prize ride, which is a Monstro Saitai. Do not mind how I say the name of the car, otherwise go back to school and learn how to spell monstrosity, in which you have to top 1 for 3 days in a row. We also have 3 test rides, the Vector, the Boar, and the Virtue. For new gen players, you guys have an Astron Custom for the House Special Works test ride. For back to the other players, as well as everyone, we have the Cavalcade XL and Astro GZ in the Luxury Auto showroom. And in Simeon's showroom, we have the Euros, Jester RR, very long name, Futo GTX, and the Runner. And now, for the weekly challenges, where Premium Race is taking off, the time trial is up Chiliad, not to be confused with the hardest time trial in GTA Online, which is down Chiliad. We have, for new gen players, the House Special Works time trials in East Vinewood. This week's weekly challenge is to just win 2 races straight up, and this week's 3 salvage yard robbery vehicles, as well as the robberies, is the Omnis EGT for the Duggan robbery, the Dominator GT, which is the new Mustang that's released as part of this update, which is the Gangbanger robbery, and the Peruvian, which is the Podium robbery. And that's during all the general, let's say, news that we have of this week's weekly content. Now to go through the specifics of what is new in this game, starting off with the fact that we do not have a new vehicle this week. So this vehicle has released last week, I'm pretty sure of it, and here's the details for the vehicle that was in Rockstar's newswire, and this is where you can find the vehicle and how much it costs, straight up 1.28 million. The podium vehicle for this week is the Flash GT, which is still available in Legendary Motorsport for $1.6, almost $8 million. So if you do not win this vehicle this week, which is straight up just some rally car, you can still purchase it off Legendary Motorsport, because it still exists on the website to this day. This week's prize ride is the Maibatsu Monstro Saitai, in which to get this vehicle, oddly enough, you have to place top 1 for 3 days in a row, which I feel like Rockstar may have misinterpreted this week's prize ride for last week's prize ride, because this would have made more sense for the Ocelot Paria compared to the Maibatsu Monstro Saitai, since this vehicle is typically mid-range compared to a top-tier high-performance range of last week's vehicle, and it just would have made sense to do that, but then again, it's Rockstar. What do you expect? Weekly challenge for this week, as I've already said, you just have to win 2 races straight up. I believe it is Rockstar created any race, but if you want to go for the community series races, you can try doing that and see if your weekly challenge goes up. Though it's only just going to take at least 10 minutes or 15 if you want to make the most money potential from each race. But if it doesn't work, it's just a loss of like 40 minutes. It's no big deal. Anyways, going into Simeon's showroom, we have the Karen Futo GTX for a stock $1,192,500. We have an Anna's Euros that is discounted at $836,789, or it could be about 1.08 million, give or take, for those who have not unlocked the trade price yet, though expected to be in a $1.1 million range, especially since the prices do vary within the showrooms compared to the online websites, which I will show you in a quick moment. We also have a Dinka Jester RR for $911,010, or a possible trade price of about $1.2 million. We have the Pinot the Runner, which is straight up $2,009,380. And we also have this very long name for a vehicle for $1,448,520 on discount in Simeon's dealership. Luxury Autos Vehicles features the Asterobe GZ, in which you can purchase from Luxury Autos for $482,939, or you can purchase the Cavalcade XL, which is featured at $1,684,380. Test Track Vehicles features the Karen Boar, which is discounted this week to $768,000 straight up. We also have the Emperor Vectre for $1,338,750, no discount. And we have the Ocelot Virtue, which is worth at $2,086,000, or at a trade price potentially of $1,564,500. This week's weekly robbery vehicles features the Omnis EGT with a Duggan robbery, the Dominator GT for the Gangbanger robbery, and the Peruvian for the Podium robbery. Rewards for this week. You guys have double rewards on Rockstar created land races. We also have double Ellie's Car Meet Reputation, as well as double rewards on the Easy Classic races this week. We also have double rewards on both Drift and Drag race modes this week, that's Rockstar created, as well as triple rewards on 7 new Community Series jobs, which I will go through these details very soon. But first, here is the continuing GTA Plus rewards that is going on for its final week this week. Now, the rewards, the new Community Series jobs that are on triple rewards. We have these stunt races featuring Deluxo Pool Table at triple rewards. We also have Pinky Banger Race and the City 8, which was made by the same creator who made the City 5. So if you enjoy those races, do go ahead and check those out, because they are triple rewards for potentially the next month. Now, these death matches, Tanks 2044, Gold HTV Contain 2, and Desert Domination are triple rewards. And we also have this Y-Ape Cinescape deathmatch on triple rewards. And for King of the Hill, we have Gold HTV Contain 2 and Desert Domination. That's also featured as a King of the Hill job. That's triple rewards for this week, or for the next month rather. And now for Rockstar created jobs, we have these easy classic stunt races on double rewards, as well as when you press the left shift to tab into all land races uniquely, you can find that all land races are on double rewards for this week, including KO Perico races. Discounts for this week. We have a discount on drift tuning upgrades for select vehicles that Rockstar has made for only select vehicles. That's 20% off. For new gen players, you guys have 30% off HSW conversion costs. And we have 5 vehicles that are discounted this week. But before we go in through that, I would like to remind you that the new gun vent inventory and discounts this week features a crowbar, a battle rifle, an up and atomizer, a combat PDW, an assault shotgun, tear gas, pipe bombs, and the most useless purchase in GTA Online history, body armor. For all players, your weapon discount is 40% off the compact grenade launcher. And for players who decide to waste their money on everything that is more useless than the most useless way to spend your money, you have 50% off the tactical SMG. Now, besides having discounts on HSW upgrades and drift tuning modifications that are actually active this week, we have vehicle discounts that is surprisingly still from in-game websites, featuring this very long name for a vehicle that I've spent more time that would probably spend more time reading its name than making this entire video up until this moment, that is now worth $1.4 million. We have the Ocelot Virtue that is at 2.06 million, or at a trade price of 1.5. We also have the Dink Adjuster RR at a trade price of 886,500. Don't know what the full price of the vehicle is. Unfortunately, I still play the game to this day, so I'm sorry. We also have $810,000 for a discount in the euros, and the Karen Bohr is in SSASA website for $768,000. Now, time trials for this week. We have a time trial in Up Chiliad, and the HSW time trial for new gen players is in East Vinewood, and that's all the new content for this week in GTLN. Now let's go straight into the news content for GTLN of the past week, which may feature some interesting topics. So for those who have stayed tuned just for the weekly update stuff and wishes to, leave and stay tuned for the next video, I respect that. And thank you for watching, and again, leave a like and subscribe, or go the extra mile and share with your friends, or leave a comment what you liked or disliked about this video, or the information that I've given you so far in this video. And without further ado, let's go through the news of the past week for GTA, for those who are interested in what's new of the past week. Now, starting off with some big news. This has been enabled with today's tunable update. The personal vehicle sell price adjustments are now active for 18 hours from the last time you sold a personal vehicle. Afterwards, the sell price returns to normal. So for those who haven't kept up on my videos up until now, which will be quite unfortunate since I try my best to inform you of everything you may need or want to know, but if you wish to remain brain dead, then that's totally your choice. This is what I'm talking about when Rockstar has announced they would make a daily vehicle sell price adjustment, in which the first vehicle you could sell for 100% of the sell price, the second vehicle would be worth 50% of the sell price, the third vehicle would be worth 20% of the sell price, and the fourth vehicle and so on would be worth 5%. Which is a measure Rockstar has taken to ensure that players do not perform vehicle dupe glitches as often as they wish to make the most glitched money in the game. So it's just a measure that they've targeted on everyone's head now. Anyways, so this person has responded with the fact that this actually impacted them today when they wanted to sell 2 muscle cars they've recently tested, and the sell price for the second one was way too low, which didn't bother. Guess I have to wait. Weird change, seems quite impactful even for normal players. And it's going to be a pain for them with testing vehicles, which is quite unfortunate, but hey, Rockstar, what can you do? Anyways, here's a new thing. Rockstar Games is asking all of its employees to return to the office 5 days a week starting in April for security and productivity reasons as they enter the final stretch of development on GTA 6. And the employees, of course, are not thrilled because they wish to just make money by being lazy and doing god fuck all nothing. But because GTA 6 is in development and players are anticipating for the game to release sooner than June 2025, probably June 15th, 2025, Rockstar is trying their utmost best to ensure that they try to make this game worth every single dollar possible by forcing employees to work 5 days a week, which I personally think might be good, but at the same time might be bad. It might be good for the fact that they're having workers finally work on GTA 6 after so long. But at the same time, I feel like they're gonna get over fatigued very easily because of this, because they're now being forced to go straight back into work, and it might cost the quality of GTA 6 in the long run, especially it might come out to be Cyberpunk 2077, how I believe it's gonna be, but we'll see. We'll see when what's gonna happen. Anyways, so I'm showing you the discounts of the 5 vehicles, as well as the fact that yes, it is true, we have 30% off the HSW upgrades for new gen players, and 20% off drift tuning upgrades for selected vehicles for all players in the LS car meet. And yes, Rockstar, it's true. Rockstar's recent announcement of mandatory 5-day in-office working comes after months of uncertainty for workers there. Interesting. So this person who has made this tweet has also made numerous responses, which they have stated a lot of things, stating a petition, and which counteracts what Rockstar has agreed back some time ago, etc, etc. But really the most important thing that was really mentioned and let's say tweeted, was the fact that Rockstar's decision marks a U-turn from previous statements where the company insisted flexible work options would remain available, stating in an employee-wide email last year, "This isn't our first step to 5 days a week. No one wants to go back to the old way of working." And now they're being forced to go back into 5-day week work. Ooh, that's gonna cost Rockstar big quality. Anyway. A background update as of yesterday, which was the new weekly update day. Here is a bit of information on this that was done yesterday. They fixed an issue relating to the absence of vehicles or objects within King of the Hill modes using vehicle and object hills. They included a deadhead deathmatch within the play area lower height fix with a targeting big shot deathmatch, and they patched a guns and passive mode glitch and patched an agency god mode workaround glitch. In which chances are if it's a workaround, then most likely players are going to find another workaround around the agency god mode glitch. So yeah, which I've even took a snip of these comments, and some members have said there is a lot of god mode glitch patch lately. People just don't want to play fair, obviously, because it's GT Online. Everyone just wants to cheat now. And Rockstar's not doing anything to stop them. Anyways, they will patch god mode glitches, but won't take down modded accounts. Yeah, that's true. Rockstar will still allow that to continue to this very day and beyond. Anyways, that my person has mentioned, the posting for awareness and hopefully fixed. One of the maps added in today's community series batch is completely unplayable when the deathmatch type is set to free-for-all. You keep spawning in the sky and outside the play area and instantly die. Maybe this was what Rockstar has mentioned back here when they fixed the, patch or whatever, but hopefully that's what they were relating to when they fixed the community series job. Anyways, that's generally all the news that I have from Twitter that I've taken to show you guys to inform you of anything you may need or want to. So hope you guys found that informative so far. But let's go through the Rockstar Newswire, where they state you can reach top speeds this week with double money and RP on drift and drag races, as well as new triple rewards on new community series jobs, bonuses on land races and easy classic races, vehicle discounts, and much more. But now, here is a very long text. I don't want to really go through this right now, because otherwise I'd be wasting time. But if you wish to read this, here you go. But the most important thing that you should know is that drift and drag races are basically on rewards this week. And yeah, that's generally it. So, the community series jobs, like I've mentioned earlier, which ones were on triple rewards. But I would like to show to you here which 7 are new this week, in which will remain triple rewards probably for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So we have a new Why Ape Sin Escape by Anda Cascala. We also have a new Gold HTV Contain 2 by Gold Gun rather. We have a new Pinky Banger Race by Kobo7938 and a new The City 8 by Nobi Nobita. As well as that, we have Tanks 2044 by Lauren Oliveira, Desert Domination by Happy Hippo 1234, and Deluxe Pool Table by Gilmore 50. Wow, that sounds fun actually. Anyways, so for those who also want to know, for new gen players, this week's LS Carmate House Special Works vehicle is the Pfister Astron Custom, which basically has a chameleon paint, and this is what it looks like. I had to take this from someone's video, I'm very sorry, but here you go. Digital Car Addict, go check them out. Anyways, that's generally all the new stuff and news of the past week that you may need or want to know, because that's generally it. Besides showing everything else during the weekly update part of the video, but that's all that we have for this video. Now again, I am very sorry for this video having to be 12 hours plus delayed. Unfortunately, like I said, as much as I wish to say, I wait until the near end of Thursday, towards Thursday evening, to wait for all the information to come in so I can inform you guys of everything and anything you may need or want to know. But besides other personal issues, it has forced me to start uploading these videos for the next 3 weeks, including this week on Friday morning. So I hope you guys do stay tuned regardless, and have found this highly informative of everything or anything you may need to want to know. And I appreciate you staying by or staying tuned. So if you guys did watch until this very moment, and to give me the support on the channel, I very much appreciate it. And if you wish to support me a little more, you can leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content like this every, well, should be Thursday evening, but now it's going to be Friday mornings for the next 2 weekly updates. But if you want to go the extra mile to support this channel, do share with your friends and leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about this week's general content or anything that you have found interesting. But that's all that I would have for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and have fun doing those drift and drag races. Good luck.